Welcome to the Arduino module, and today we're going to start with a circuit. A circuit is basically an electronics loop, a loop with electronics having a starting point and an end point. And from the diagram here, you will see an example of a loop, and this loop is having something called an LED. An LED in full is light emitting diode. We have a resistor and we have a battery. You will note that the battery has a plus sign, and the other side of course should be a minus sign. So batteries normally have polarity, that's called polarity, the positive and the negative side. You will also note that the LED, which is the light emitting diode, it also has a long side and it has a short side. So that is not a mistake, it was meant like that. The long side is the part that is connected to the positive side where power comes from, and the small side is the one that goes through any other component there, like the resistor, and it goes to the negative side. So we are going to go through a few components. Is the LED we've been talking about. It's going to be one component we are going to discuss in this video. We have this one. This one is the resistor, and we are going to have more information about it and know why we are going to include the resistor in our circuit. And just to remind you, we've said that a circuit is an electronics loop, a loop with a lot of electronic component, which has a starting point, that is where the power starts coming out, and an end point where the power is leaving. And we'll also go through this for this video. This one is called a breadboard. The breadboard is something which makes our circuit easier, because we want to test things, we want to make sure our circuits are running before we put them together. We have to test them from somewhere, and we'll test them with the breadboard. The breadboard has connections which are internal, and these internal connections are the ones that help us connect different components in our circuits. This is actually how it's connected. So you will note that at this far end we have plus and we have minus. So the plus, these dots running horizontally, are the ones that you connect the voltage. The voltage, we mean somewhere where the power comes from, the positive side. Like if you have a battery, the positive side of the battery will be connected here. And how will it be connected here? It will be connected there using things like this. These are called jumper wires. So these jumper wires, we normally have male-to-male jumper wires. These ones that are pointed, and we also have female-to-female jumper wires, the ones which have sockets. And so with these ones, and put inside one hole and just press it in. So that's how you connect. And after putting it there like that, this one will go to somewhere else. It might go to another connection you want. And with this one, what you really need to understand about it is these connections at the end, these two lines, these lines that go up to this end, the plus and the minus, they are connected. These two wires are connected. But if I come and put this wire there, just next to it, these two are not connected. This one will only be connected with something in this other row up to the end, the minus. So these ones are horizontally, they are connected internally. So this whole line is connected like this. That's how they are connected. So always it's good practice to connect the wire from the positive to this end, so that you will be tapping anything that needs power will be tapping, you will be tapping it from the dots along this line. And the far end, you will be connecting a black wire where there is minus. You'll be connecting there a black wire, and that black wire will be connected to the minus, to the negative. The negative in electronics, we also call it ground, as you can see there. So this will now bring us, now that this side is the same as this side, they are connected horizontally. Anything connected there will be able to tap power. The internal ports, they are normally connected vertically, but they don't jump this groove. So if you put your pin here and put another pin here, anything along this vertical line will be connected. Anything along this vertical line will be connected. So the ones at the center, they are connected vertically. If I'm having this pin here, there is at 13, and I'm also having another pin here at the same line, 13. They are connected. This one and this one, this one and this one are connected. But if I remove this one and put it in the same line but here, these two pins are not connected. Why are they not connected? Because of this groove. This groove is not making it possible for them to be connected. So that's about the breadboard, and the breadboard just to make our work easier, to make us able to connect different things. And this is the summary of it. So the next video we'll be going through more components and how we can have them connected in our breadboard.